Hey guys, so today we are going to be still multiplying mixed numbers. So I have included this worksheet for today, and it is a real world problem because you might run into this one day. So I'm going to read the directions for you and kind of talk about it, and we'll go over the first two problems together. So it says yummy, yum, yum, but there's a problem. The recipe doesn't provide enough for everyone. So the recipe doesn't provide enough of chocolate chip cookies. So what's the solution? Double and half the recipe. So how do we do this? We need to multiply all the ingredients by 2.5, and then we'll all enjoy this healthy treat. So what we need to do, we're going to take 2 3/4 cups of flour, multiply it by 2.5, and that's how much how much flour we would need for to have enough for everyone in this recipe. So let me get my little pen. You don't need to do that. All right, so we have 2 3/4 times, we want to multiply it by 2.5. So I want you guys to go ahead and get out a piece of paper and pause the video here and solve it on your own, and then unpause it and you will know if you got the right answer or not. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. So go ahead and pause it if you have not already. And when you finish solving the problem, you can unpause it. So my first step is to make this mixed number into an improper fraction, and then I'll do the same for this mixed number. So I'm going to do 4 times 2, which gives me 8, and then 8 plus 3, which gives me 11. And then that goes over the original denominator. So we're doing 4 times 2 plus 3, that gives us 11, and then we put it over 4, keep the denominator the same. Then I'm going to go over here, 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Keep it over 2. So you know that every time you're going to multiply each recipe by 2.5. So go ahead and know that 5 halves is the same as 2.5. So you don't have to convert it into an improper fraction every time. You can just keep this 5 halves because you're going to be multiplying it by 5 halves every time. So next, I'm going to go ahead and do 11 times 5, which gives me 55. And then 4 times 2, which gives me 8. Next, I need to change this back into a mixed number. So I need to figure out how many times 8 goes into 55. So I know that 8 times 7, so if I have 8 7 times, that gives me 56. So I need to do 8 times 6 to see if that will work. So 8 will go into 55 6 times. And how many is left over? So 8 times 6 is 48. So we have 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. We have 7 left over. And that goes over your original denominator. So 6 7/8 would be your answer here. So we need 6 7/8 cups of flour to increase our recipe. Okay, let me erase this. All right, so next we have 1/2 times 2.5, but we said, remember, we already changed 2.5 as a mixed number to 5 halves. So we can go ahead and leave this up here and go ahead and multiply it by 5 halves since we already converted it into an improper fraction. 1 times 5 equals 5, and 2 times 2 equals 4. So now I need to change this into a mixed number. How many times will 4 go into 5? 4 goes into 5 one time, one whole time, so that becomes my whole number. How many is left over after 4 goes into 5? 1. and then you keep your original denominator. So 1 1/4 would be the amount of baking powder that I need. 1 1/4 teaspoons. Okay, so just looking at baking soda, you know that you have 1/2 times 5/2. So this baking soda should be the same as this one. Whenever you see, here's another half, so it should be the same as this one. It's not going to change because you're still multiplying 1/2 times 2.5. And we already converted it into an improper fraction. So this should be a pretty simple assignment for you guys. All right, y'all let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.